Welcome. Indian history. Ancient India. Harappa Indus civilizations in the year 2500 BC to 1750 BC. The oldest name Indus civilizations. According to the archaeological traditions, the most appreciated name Harappa civilizations. According to the geographical point of view, the most suitable name Indus Saraswati civilizations. The largest concentrations of settlement along the Indus Saraswati River Valley, 80% settlements along the Saraswati. John Marshall was the first scholar to use the term Indus civilization. Indus civilizations belong to proto-historic periods. The Indus civilization was spread over Sindh, Baluchistan, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Western UP and Northern Maharashtra. Important sites: Harappa, Ravi rivers, districts Sahiwal, state Punjab, country Pakistan, excavators Dayaram Sahani in 1921. Mohenjo-daro sites: River Indus, district Larkana, site Sindh, country Pakistan, excavators Rakhal Das Banerjee in the year of 1922. Lothal sites: River Bhogava, district Ahmedabad, state Gujarat, country India, excavators S.R. Rao in the year 1954. Kalivanga sites: River Ghagar, district Hanumangarh, states Rajasthan, country India, excavators Amal Nand Ghosh in 1951. Mohenjo-daro, the largest site of the Indus civilizations. Rakhigarhi, the largest Indian site of the Indus civilizations. Common features and major cities. Number 1. Systematic towns planning on the lines of grid systems. Number 2. Use of burnt bricks in constructions. Number 3. Underground drainage systems. Surkotawada, Kutch district, Gujarat, the only Indus sites where the remains of horse have actually been found. Main crops: wheat and barley. Evidence of cultivations of rice in Lothals and Rangpur in Gujarat, and other crops: date, mustard, sesame, cotton. Indus peoples were the first to produce cotton in the world. Animals: sheep, goat, humped and humpless, bull, buffalo, boar, dog, cat, pig, fowl, deer, tortoise, elephant, camel, ran horses, tiger, etc. Imports: gold from Kolar, Karnataka, Afghanistan, Persia. Silver imports from Afghanistan, Persia, South India. Coppers import Khetari in Rajasthan, Baluchistan, Arabia. Tin imports from Afghanistan, Bihar. Exports: agriculture products, cottons, goods, terracottas, figurines, potteries, curtains, beads, conch shell from Lothals, ivory products, copper, etc. A very interesting feature of this civilization was that iron was not known to the peoples. Satughai and Mundikak were the Indus sites found in Afghanistan. The Harappas were the earliest people to produce cotton. It was called Sindon by the Greeks. Lothal was an ancient port of Indus civilizations. The most common found figure is that mother goddess Matri Devi or Shakti. There is the evidence of prevalence of yoni. Mesopotamia, Egypt and China, contemporary civilizations of Indian civilizations. Number 2, Vedic culture, year 1500 BC to 600 BC. Original home of the Aryans. The location of the original home of the Aryans still remains a controversial point. Some scholars believe that the Aryans were native to the soil of India, and some other scholars believe that the Aryans were migrants from outsides. According to the popular belief, the Aryans are supposed to have migrated from Central Asia into the Indian subcontinent in the several states or waves during 2000 BC to 1500 BC. Vogha Jakai inscriptions, which mentions four Vedic gods Indra, Varun, Mitra, and Nastyas, proves Central Asian theory as their homeland. Vedic literature. In the year 1500 BC to 600 BC, Vedic literature comprises of four literacy productions. Number 1, the Samhitas or Vedas, the Brahmans, the Aryans, and number last, the Upanishads. Vedic literatures had grown up in course of times and was really handed down from generations to generations by word of mouth. Hence, these are called Shruti. The most important Vedic literatures are Vedas. Vedas are called Aprushriya, that is not created by man but God gifted, and Nitya, that is existing in all eternity. There are four Vedas: Rig Ved, Sham Ved, Yajur Ved, and Artha Ved. The first three Vedas are jointly called Vedatri, that is, trio of Vedas. Of the four Vedas, the Rig Ved collection of lyrics is the oldest text in the world and therefore is also known as the first testaments of mankind. The Rig Ved contained 1028 hymns divided into 10 mandals. 6 mandals from 2nd to 7th mandals are called Gotra. The first and 10th mandals are said to have been added later. The 10th mandal contains the famous Purushukta, which explain the four Varnas, the Brahmans, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. The hymns of Rig Veda were recited by Hotri. The Sham Ved had 1540 hymns. All hymns were taken from the Rig Veda. The hymns of the Sham Ved were recited by Udgatri. This Veda is important from Indian musics. The Yajur Ved, the book of scriptural prayer, is the The Samved had 1549 hymns. All hymns were taken from the Rig Veda. The hymns of Samved were recited by Udgatri. These Vedas is important from Indian music. The Yajur Ved in bracket book of sacrificial prayer bracket close is a ritual Ved. Its hymns were recited by Advyash. Advyash. It is divided into two parts, Krishna Yajurved and Shukla Yajurved, in contrast to the first two which are in verse entirely. This one is the both verse and prose. The Arthoved in bracket book of magical formula bracket close. The fourth and the last one contains charms and spells to ward off evils and diseases for a very long time. It is not including in the categories of Vedas. The Brahmans explains the hymns of Vedas. They were written in prose and ritualistics in nature. Brahmans means sacrifice. The various sacrifices and rituals have been elaborately discussed in Brahmans. Every Vedas had several Brahman attached to it. Rig Veda, Atarya and Kostuki and Sankan. Samved, Panch Siva and in bracket Tandav Mahabrahmans in Sadvinas, Chandogya and Jamanya. Yajurved, Satpatha in bracket the oldest and largest Brahmans and the Taittiriya. Arthaved, Gupatha. The words Aryans mean the forest. The words Aryans means the forest. The forest texts were called Aryan because they were written mainly for the hermits and the students living in jungles. The Aryanka are the concluding portions of the Brahmans. The Upanishads are philosophical texts. They are generally called Vedanta as they come towards the end of the Veda. There are 108 Upanishads.